Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Today this is my second vlog. So today I'm going to be talking about a bunch of up and coming stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit about stuff that's happened and then a little bit about stuff that's coming up that you can expect to see from me. So since the last video I made things like the Raspberry Pi tutorial and I made a couple of other videos here and there. So let me just tell you about some of the stuff that's going on. Well, first things first is that I was going to set up a LAN event, which for various political issues fell through at the last moment, and the result of that was that I would need to set up a new audience if I was to use an audience for my LAN. So basically, that made me to make a Facebook group called Northern Gamers UK. Now, a few things. This group is actually just a group of like-minded people who like to post their live streams or cool stuff that they found, or a review of their local beers or pizzas or various takeaways. So if you like pizzas, takeaways, kebabs, if you like beer, like gaming, if you like any of those three things, really, you'd probably like it here. So this is welcome for everybody to come along. Find us on Facebook, Northern Gamers UK. Even if you're not from the north, even if you're not from the UK, get yourself along and join in. Why not? A bunch of like-minded people come along, have a crack on, and everybody's pretty friendly for the most part. The idea behind this group is that next year, in the beginning of next year, I'll hopefully by then have a LAN party event organized. And obviously that'll be easier for communicating with the crew. Also, there is a Mumble server, which you guys are more than welcome to come and join in. Come and get chatting. Come, bring your friends. Come and have a game. Note that Mumble channel is not for one-to-one technical support for me, but you're more than welcome to come on it anyway. So yeah, even if you're not from the north, you can be a northerner in our eyes. Just come on up. So that brings me to the next thing, which was I was supposed to make a video on my rig. I keep getting more people asking about it, but I still haven't made it yet, but it's on my to-do list. In the meantime, I ran the new 3D Mark Firestrike benchmark, and here were my results. I reset even though the Titans are water cooled, I reset them back to their stock clocks. As you can see, this score was pretty good. 19,738. Whereas a high-end gaming PC, right, I'm not sure how true that is. But yeah, these are my scores. So you can have a quick look. Obviously, each graphics, I don't know why it says secondary and then secondary, so it says secondary and then ternary. But yeah, I did have the overclock running on my processor, though I had that turned down to 4.7. Whereas if I've got it tweaked, I do have it at 5. Then you can see, just going to resize this a bit. And you can see some extra information about my rig. So, yep, they are my Firestrike benchmarks. I will overclock the tits off my machine, and I will post another attempt at the Firestrike, and we'll see what it is once I've overclocked the shit out of it. Which brings me to the next video, which you can expect to see depending on when it arrives. Now, I just need to find the window. So I ordered one of these so I could do a review for you guys. Yeah, I ordered it for you guys. A G751JY Asus Republic Gamers laptop. Now, some veterans of my YouTube channel will remember that I made a 5-part review of the original G73 laptop many years ago, which was the first ROG laptop to come out. And then I had so many questions from people wanting to see it that I actually went back and made another extra 2 videos showing you how you could get around the face detection and what you could expect out of that laptop. So I have went on to Amazon. I just want to make sure that there's none of my details on here. I went on to Amazon and I have purchased pretty much the best one of this laptop that you can get. It's got 17.3-inch LED screen. It's got the 4860 HQ i7, 32 gig of RAM, 512 gig SSD. So yeah, here's some more information. Yeah, and it's got the GTX 980, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious to see how it runs. So that will be hopefully arriving, and yeah, I'll be able to rip the tits off that one and give it a good thorough reviewing. 1 second, yeah, we're good. So yeah, you can expect to see this. I mean, this is supposed to be arriving mid-November, so if it arrives on time, well, the sooner it arrives, the sooner I'll be making a review. So fingers crossed that will arrive on time. One other thing that I've had ordered for nearly 4 months now, which keeps being delayed, is this Acer 4K by 2K 28-inch G-Sync widescreen LED monitor, which is the world's first G-Sync 4K monitor. So this was supposed to arrive months ago. Then it was supposed to arrive at the beginning of September. Then it was supposed to arrive at the beginning of October. And now they've delayed it again to mid-November. It was supposed to be, the reason last month was because the Acer hadn't received enough G-Sync modules from NVIDIA. I don't know how true that is. But I have one of these on pre-order, and it shall be arriving on day 1 when it hits the streets of the UK. Again, I shall be thrashing the tits out of it. I shall be giving the G-Sync on it a good review. And when I say a good review, I don't mean I will be giving it a good review. I mean I will be investigating it and then giving it a review on it, whether it's good or not. So stay tuned for that. Close that down. So, what else do we have? Moving on from all of my stuff that I'm getting soon, I have something of which the 7 Days to Die crew among you will be interested with. Let me just give you a sneak peek. Yeah. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm on about, this is the Navezgane Point of Interest Expansion Pack version 2. Now, for those of you who don't know, Echo from the forums, shout out to Echo because he is an absolute hero of life, made the Navezgane Point of Interest Expansion Pack, which was a collection of prefabs that the 7 Days to Die community had made, and he put them all in one place, which was very, very, very helpful. He also made sure that none of the prefabs would overlap other prefabs, and generally made it a very easy to use pack. Now, the Navezgane Point of Interest Expansion Pack version 2 has a lot of improvements. He's went through all of the loot containers. He's made sure that that the map's more balanced. I mean, you can see in the bug log here. There's now entity spawners, which means you now have zombies spawning at prefabs, things like that. Very exciting stuff. So if you thought the Navezgane Point of Expansion Pack transformed your server, yet this is going to completely make your server kick ass. It's very, especially for a new person to 7 Days, very easy for you to download, very easy for you to install. And there's actually going to be 3 flavors of the Point of Interest Expansion Pack. There is a standard version, there is a light version, and there is an expanded version. So when that becomes available, I will be giving this a thorough video all to itself. No doubt, because Shawnee G, actually, if you're wondering where Sean G93 is, he's away on holiday in Amsterdam at the minute, so he's probably hooked up with some prostitute somewhere. So when he gets back and gets the taste of hookah spit out of his mouth, I'll get him back on the case, and me and him will give the Point of Interest expansion pack a thorough video review. Okay, one other thing, of which I'm sure there will be people pissing themselves in excitement when they see this, is this is a work in progress, and I'm not actually going to demonstrate you this working. I'm just going to demonstrate that this actually exists and it is an actual thing. This is the new 7 Days to Die server manager by FrontrunnerTek. This is very much a work in progress at the minute, but this is a complete rewrite from the ground up, which supports things like multi-thread optimization and stuff like that. So those of you, I think at the minute there was like 5,000 views or something, had watched my server manager tutorial. This is where it's going. This is going to be the new server manager to watch out for. FrontrunnerTek is doing all that he can to make this video, to make this server manager tool. So he is doing it in his spare time. So bear with him, but it is coming along, and it will be awesome. That's all I can tell you for now. Just watch this space. It's there. This is it. This isn't just it, because obviously a lot of the functionality isn't there, but this is the core of the new system. So, what other thing have we got? Yeah, and I know I've had lots of people saying, Big C, where are the videos for the Unity asset editor? Stuff like that. And it's like, yes, I really want to make them. Yes, I am going to make them, and it is on my to-do list. But I'm in the middle of changing jobs at the minute in real life, and I am trying to balance my life with my gaming / streaming life, and then I've got loads of stuff to learn for my new job. So yeah, I am going to sort out some Unity asset editor tutorials, including recipes. That is still on my list. So yeah, stay with me. I am going to make them. The last thing I want to say before I go is HAL 9000 has promised that the next version, I mean, if he doesn't deliver on his promise, that's okay. We forgive him because we love him anyway. But HAL 9000 has stated on the forums that the next version, the next major release of his prefab editor is actually going to contain the world editor as well. So that is really, really exciting news. Like, alongside the server manager and alongside the Point of Interest expansion pack, the third thing that people should be pissing themselves in excitement for is the HAL's World Editor tool. That is going to revolutionize how people use 7 Days to Die in terms of making their own servers and stuff like that and custom content. So stay tuned for that. As soon as that hits the streets, I'll be making videos showing you all the latest methods and things that you can do, and all the wonderful bits and bobs that HAL's put into making the world editor. So thanks, HAL, for that. No doubt we can't wait to see it. Well, I think that's everything covered that I want to talk about. If you got any comments, if you got any questions, just drop them in the box below. And yep, don't forget, Northern Gamers UK, even if you're not from the north, as long as you like either beer takeaways or, well, I'm saying beer, you can have bourbons or spirits or something, as long as you like alcohol or junk food or games. And the more that you like, the better it is. So if you like any of those, find us on Facebook, come and join in, add as many of your friends as possible. If you're in the UK, when the LAN comes around at the beginning of next year, or even if you're not in the UK but you're going to be in the UK at the beginning of next year, you will be more than welcome to attend the LAN. This is where it's going, and this is where I'm taking it. So I want everybody to be part of it. The more the merrier. And why not? If it's friendly, if it's fun, if it's gaming, that's what I'm all about. Alright, well, hopefully I haven't bored you guys to death. And yeah, I think the only thing for me to say now is thank you guys for watching. Bear with me, there is content coming. Loads of content. I don't know how I'm going to fit it all in. But I'm BigC90210 from TeamSEO.com, the Note Blueprints blog, and Northern Gamers UK, and I hope to see you guys very soon.